Yo, what's up, everyone? Sledge315 here, owner of Vyrus. We're doing another interview with none other than the man, the myth, the legend, DJSymphix of the Pixel Plague. How's it going, dude?
Going good, bro. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Drinking a coffee. Late, 6 p.m., but this is me.
Hey, man. It's always good to drink coffee.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, we're going to jump right into it with a few questions. Some are right on point with, how he is in his streams, how he started, things like that. And then we're going to do some little, outside the mind, outside the gate kind of feels. So we're going to jump right in and just start with the origin of your name, DJSymphix. Tell me about it.
All right. So, man, I grew up on the internet. So, like, just being around, I got to go by different aliases, what people call me. Originally, I think, oh, man, what was my first name while I was on, like, I was playing, like, Gary's mod servers. I think I was going through like I think it was a Drake phase,
Okay.
I think with the 6.
No, they did the 6. All right, let's go.
IX, that was me, the Drake profile picture and everything. Like that was me. People just called me 6 back in the day. And then I moved from that to Rabbit, because my real name is Roger, so like Roger. Okay. Rabbit.
Right,
so,
right.
People could just call me Rabbit. And then I went through a weave phase, so people I changed my name to Sugoi, and like people just call me Sugoi.
Let's go.
And then I don't know. I was thinking of a new name because I'm like, man, like all these names suck. So I'm like, well, I like music a lot. I listen to a ton of music. I started branching out a lot more. Like I'm more of a hip hop guy, so
right.
But I was like, oh, what's music related? So the word that popped in my head was symphony. I'm like, well, I can't call myself symphony. Like that's just
there already is a guy.
It's not gamery enough.
There's a guy named Symphony
so
too. So it's a good thing you didn't do that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Right. So like I'm like, all right, it's not gamery enough. I'm gonna chop off the Oni at the end and put the IX, because
got it.
It just sounds like, and it's Symphix.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I don't know if I like it standing by itself, so I put DJ in front of it because, again, I like music. So DJSymphix, and it just kind of rolls off like that.
So you got the tunes, the fucking man with the jams. So did you ever this is kind of like a side question of it, like ever get into DJing or like interest in DJing? Or are you like the guy at the fucking party that's got the fucking phone playing the Spotify playlist, like any of that stuff, or not really?
I'm usually like if I'm not driving, I'm usually the guy in like the passenger seat, like just rolling through the playlist.
Pass the aux cable.
I got everything on deck.
All
what
right.
you want to listen to, I got it, bro.
The fucking man setting the playlist.
I'm making the road trip playlist. I'm usually there at the party, like, yo, play this and that and all that. Yeah,
yo, I fucks with it. All right, cool. So I'll jump into the next one here. This is just more for like people that don't really know a lot about DJ. I just asked him to do like a 30-second pitch, like on who he is, the content, anything basically that you want to throw. It's almost like throw me a plug almost, you know what I mean? But sell it. All
right, so my name is DJSymphix. I am a content creator for the Pixel Plague here at Vyrus Co. And I'm a variety streamer, but I mainly play first-person shooters, or just shooters in general, BRs and like all the like. Right now, I'm playing Valorant and all that jazz. We're grinding to the top of the top in Valorant. So if you want to learn more and watch me, get better at the game, come to the streams. And also at the streams, our community, we're the vibe fire. Like your positive vibes and positive energy fuels the fire that is our community. So if you want to be a part of it, you want to add on to it, feel free to do so, because we're always welcoming. We welcome all walks of life from all around the world. And yeah,
hell yeah,
really welcoming.
Hell yeah. I like the vibe fire thing. Obviously I was a little involved with like getting all the branding for that done, but like I like what you mentioned there, like stack to it, throw the wood on that flame. Get that shit popping, dude. So that's dope. Yeah. Awesome. So I'm gonna just kind of piggyback off of that. It's a question I feel like is pretty general, but your favorite thing about streaming. What is that?
Man, my favorite thing about streaming is the community. Like just connecting with people, like knowing that like someone from like Brazil or like Malaysia, or like wherever, can come tune in and like have a good time and be entertained, or like linking up with different content creators and making making content, or just having a good time gaming or just hanging out. I think that's like a really wonderful thing.
Hell
that
yeah.
Twitch and like streaming can do that for you. So I think that's one of my favorite things, just meeting new people.
Definitely. No, I agree with you on that. Community is really fucking cool, and I think the access is what makes it really special. It's not anything like we've had in the prior decades. You just can get online, especially right now too, with COVID and everything going on. So it is really cool, and you meet new people, and then you meet new people to play with, and these people sometimes end up becoming like really, really close friends. Obviously, even within the Pixel Plague.
All across the world,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And like also just like linking up with the people in the Pixel Play. Like if I didn't have this access to the internet or just streaming, like I would never meet these people in like in a million years. Like you never see these people ever.
Oh hell yeah!
But now I'm meeting like Butt Shoes or like Greg,
or
like Noel and stuff like that. Like I would never meet these people in a million years.
Right.
But, like
100%. No, that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope. I totally feel you on that. 100%. All right, so I'm gonna ask you a virus related question. Virus drip. What do you fucks with? What do you is that what kids say? What do you fucks with the most? I'm dumb, dude. Yikes.
Man, I did. What surprised me most, like when we first like interacted with each other, and like I was asking about like, oh, what's like with this clothing brand, because I linked with Don, and then like Don showed me your channel,
right?
And I was hanging out,
Origin
like,
stories.
Fuck it. I'm gonna order a shirt. I'm gonna order a hat. I was so surprised by how comfortable it is, because when people plug their merch, they got their like shirt from like Gildan or whatever the fuck, like what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's all like it's like it's your size, but it doesn't feel like it's your size type of stuff. Like I felt so comfortable wearing it.
Hell yeah.
I looked good. Like I'm like, yo, this is nice. Like and I've had like I think my Origin hat. Hold on, I'm gonna go
grab it. And while he's talking about that, guys, like this guy is like wearing Virus like 6 to 7 days a week, like almost every single day. He's got like the whole collection. It's crazy.
Yeah, so like this is the first hat. This is the regular Origins hat with the pink. Like I've had this for over a year now, and like this, I still wear this. I still like unironically still wear this, not to just like plug merch everywhere I go, but it's just like it works with everything. Like I'd say this is like in my top 3. Like I guess this would be like number 2.
Okay.
Like just the Origins hat and like all the different colors. Like you can rock this with anything. Like,
right.
This goes with any outfit, and if this doesn't go with it, like you got a pink one.
Right.
I got
Mix
a
it
white
up.
one over there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just options.
Hell yeah.
Like,
hell yeah, dude.
Reliable too.
So what's like the number 1? You said it's number 2, right?
Yeah. So I'll explain the top 3. So actually,
he's like,
actually this
he's like, which ones are the best?
2, that hat's number 1.
All right.
Number 2 has to be the bomber jacket.
The
new bomber jacket from the
Hell yeah
collection.
Agreed. Good one.
I'm wearing that so much.
So dope.
Like I'm wearing it so much that I'm afraid, like, man, are people gonna notice that I'm wearing it so much?
Like all the time. Like, does he watch this thing or?
You can wear a hoodie and then you put it over, or you can just wear like a shirt, put it over.
Right. Goes with anything.
I can wear this.
Right.
Put it over. It works. It works so well. And then you got the patches.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Right here, you can like interchange them. I think, and it's hella comfortable. I think
no, definitely. I want to go
so
white.
well.
Sorry, I'm in a really dark room right now.
True.
Like he keeps going off. But no, yeah, no. I'm really stoked to hear people are stoked about that bomber. I think that it has become a more popular item. And to be honest, like a little thing about it was like we planned on those being heavier. And those were going to be a lot more expensive than we put them up on the store for. And then we got them and was like, oh my gosh, they're like windbreakers. They're like really light. But I'm actually kind of happy about that because you guys wouldn't be wearing them on streams if they were heavier because it'd be way too warm for inside.
Yeah, because like it's like, why would I wear like this indoors?
This full-on jacket.
I mean?
Right. But it's so lightweight that you just throw it on like on a hoodie. Like if it's a little chilly in your room, it's like it's kind of dope actually. And people are like, oh, what the heck? This guy's wearing a bomber.
And what's funny, yesterday, Wednesday, right?
Right.
Wednesday, I went to class and I had the Virus, like the pink hoodie, the bomber, and I think that Origins hat on. And then I went to class, like I went on campus and like we're doing group work, and like this guy I'm doing, he's like, so what's Virus?
Let's
and
go.
I'm like, what? I'm like, here it is, dude. I'm like, yo, it's like a clothing brand I'm affiliated with. He's like, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check out the stream. Like I put it in his phone and stuff like that. I don't know if you checked it out yet, but Like I put it in his phone, and then later, like when I'm leaving class, like one of the girls like opened the door for me to like leave the building, and I'm like, and then she's like, "That fit is amazing, by the way." And I'm like, "Thank you, dude." I'm like, "Dude, this thing rocks."
Yo.
I mean, like, cause like I get looks, right? Like I'm walking around, I get looks, but I don't know if they're good looks. You know, when
Right,
people
of course
look at
not.
you, it's like you don't know if like,
Unless I say it.
are they like, do they want to fight? Like, do they?
Right.
did it,
Like,
like, is there something wrong with me? But like, like knowing that, like, I'm like, bro, like people gotta be thinking in their heads, like, dude, this guy's swagged out. This guy's
Right. Like, it's got to be.
down to the socks.
Because they're vocalizing it. Yeah, no, it's fucking tight.
Yeah,
It's fucking
I'm like,
tight.
yo, like that's like the first person that like, or one of the few people that vocalized that.
No, that's
to
cool.
me.
That's
and
cool.
Then, like I was like, well, shit, I gotta go home and do a little photo shoot. I gotta put it up.
You had the best
If I'm
shots.
looking this good.
This
right
man's
now,
got the
I gotta
best
go.
shots. Twitter was Twitter. DJSymphix is the exact same spelling, or is there something different for your Twitter? It's the same.
No, it's the same Twitter.
You guys
Everything
gotta
is the
peep
same
that.
shit.
Anyone that's watching this video has gotta peep his Twitter flex. Okay, like he's taking pics all the time, and I'm telling you, it's like 90% of the time in Vyrus stuff, and he makes it look so goddamn good. I'm like, I'm about this. I'm about this. And other people probably like, who's this guy?
And, like it's comfortable as hell. Like
hell yeah.
You'd be so surprised like how comfortable. Like when I got the pink hoodie in, I couldn't take it off, bro. Like I'm like, I immediately put it on, and I'm like,
Dude, go to.
This is so good. I'm like, I'm laying in bed. Like I can go to sleep in it.
Right.
Like I'm just like passed out, just gone.
Live, breathe, dream in Vyrus.
Yes, dude.
Yo.
We need socks. We really need socks.
We really do need socks. Don't worry. There's a lot in the works. I don't want to spoil anything for everyone, but we got a lot in the works. There's been a lot of requests for those as well. So they're on the list. They're on the list. It's coming. It's been a long time coming too. So so
for sure,
was
dude.
that your
It's
ranking?
So crazy.
Did you get 1, 2, 3 on that?
So it's Origins hat, the bomber jacket, and the third, I think my favorite is the Rage tee, the one with the fire.
That skull on the back.
That you.
Yeah.
To me, that you hit it.
That was the other designer. That was Scott. Shout out to Scott. He's an insane artist.
Scott, because he home run.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, he killed that.
Natty. Like just.
Oh, he killed that.
That skull fire shit. That's so.
I know, and that's why it was reiterated on that sticker sheet, because everyone's like, "Damn, that's like a sick design." I'm like, well, essentially, this little devil is a skull. There it is. Boom. Boom. Yeah, it's money design. It's money design.
God.
That's been a popular one too. I'm honestly surprised that one didn't sell out. But I'll be honest with you, if it was on a hoodie, how much would I bet that thing would have been gone on day one? If I think it was day one,
dude. Oh
gone.
my god, the last
Gone.
drop, 2 hours.
Right.
2 hours. I took a nap.
People were yeah.
Like right before the drop, and I slept over 2 hours like after the drop, and the button up was gone. I was like, no.
Right. Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my god, that was crazy. I was
few
talking
people.
to Aaliyah about it, and like she was telling me like that you were like freaking out.
I was like, this is the
how
craziest we ever
fast
had
this
it. The craziest it's ever been. Like 100%. It's been through the roof. So thank you to you on pushing the brand, and everyone else, of course, as well. But yeah, it's been wild, and it's something you don't want to sleep on. DJ doesn't sleep on it. He's learned his lessons. I'm sure in the beginning, you know, but he's also been with us.
I'm not sleeping.
All right. I had another buddy who did the same thing. It was like, I think at work, and he was on break. He's like, I'll do it after work, and he wanted to grab his size, and it wasn't there anymore. And I was like, oh. So that's cool though. It's kind of cool that it's happening like that.
It is cool. Like I was
Sucks,
happy,
though.
but like also sad at the same time. Like I can't get a button up, but like
Right.
it's so crazy how it's sold out so fast.
Yeah, no, it's wild, 100%. No, well, thank you for sharing those three. That's really, really cool. And we'll probably keep asking that to all the other interviews too, because it's interesting to see like what everyone's favorite is, you know. But keeping on the topic of drip and kind of collaborating with the game he mentioned earlier, he plays Valorant. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Valorant myself. I think a lot of you guys know that. But for DJ here, it's one of his main games and go-tos. And I will be honest, their character styles and like appearances are pretty dope in the game. So I'm gonna ask you, which character in the game to you has the best fashion drip style? Like, who do you think? Like best character design, clothing, whatever. Give me the breakdown.
I think, to me, I think the newest character Yoru
Okay.
has like an incredible sense of style. Like this guy is
Gotta look it
just. You gotta look it up because he's sick. He's dripped out, man. He has the only.
Oh
mask and
yeah. This
like,
guy, yeah, dude.
That guy.
You gotta go hard.
Like the color scheme for him is super insane.
Agreed.
Too.
Yeah, no, I know who he is. I've seen him now.
Blue and orange, like he's fucking sick.
I think
he's
it.
like the best dressed. Like before, I would say before him, I would say probably like Phoenix.
Okay.
Or, you know, like he has just like that simple. Like he has just like the jacket and
right.
like, you know, joggers.
Totally
and,
just chilling.
Sneakers.
Right.
He's just chilling right there. He's vibing out.
No, definitely.
But I think Yoru's stealing that show.
Hell
But
yeah.
I like Cypher's design a lot.
Okay.
Like, despite like me never playing the guy, like I like his design.
Let's do the cameras, right?
A lot. He has to do with the cameras. He has the mask.
All right. See,
like,
I'm a noob.
the brimmed hat. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think he looks sick.
So I'm gonna ask this too, because we're all dudes. Any of the chicks style, which one wins? Not overall,
Jet
obviously, just the girls.
Jet has a nice style.
Jet.
I think I like Jet's style too. It's very similar to like Yoru and Phoenix's. Like it's kind of like the streetwear.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I think I know what that is. Yeah, I agree with you on that one too. No, that's cool.
I like that a lot.
Hell yeah, dude. No, I was like, I got a good question for him, because like some games they just don't do that, or they like armor them up and they make them look ridiculous. Like Overwatch kind of hard, you know.
Like I think that like boils down to like a bigger like thing. Like it's like, man, like games are like too serious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like just chill out.
Like
make them look dope.
I don't like, you know, like sometimes you get tired of like this burly men in armor and like fucking
Reinhardt
balaclavas just rolling through shit. Like I want a colorful game, man. I want something that speaks like, that streams like character, like that's like personality. Also, like I feel it's these characters, because of the design and because they're humans, like their clothing is like, it makes you almost selective on who you want to pick, right? You're like, oh, like this guy's kind of cool. And like it also matches to like their culture too, because like Jet is like from like Korea basically, so like it's kind of like a Korean like streetwear, like they like the streetwear there as well. That's cool. No, I agree with you on that. That's dope, dude. Super sick. Hell yeah. Dream Team Valorant, hit me with it. It can be if you want, you could do like your homies group, and then you could be like, if you were in a group with like the big names on Twitch or professionals, like why don't we do 2 if you have them? If not, no pressure, whatever you had in mind, because obviously you saw this question prior. Ooh. I'd say, I think my homies, I'd pick out of my homies, I'd pick my boy Aaron. Okay. Aaron's always solid, dude. He's on Jet, and he's solid. Let's go. Always hanging out there. Fucking Butt Shoes is nuts. Expected. Butt Shoes is such a great fucking guy, dude. Agreed. Like I respect his game so much. Even though I trash on him all the time, I trash him out of love, like because he's arguably better than me. He's like, insane. That's the only time I'm gonna say it. He is better than me. You heard it here, folks. What about me? Yeah. Huh? What about? You can be the coach. I'm old enough to be that. I'm old enough. All right, kids, listen up. We're gonna be going in that game. I'm not even gonna be a coach. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just give me motivational. Team, dude. You own the team anyway. Yeah, fair enough. You're right. What he wants. Fair. Right. Boss man. I'm asking for too much. We got me, Aaron, Butchie. So we got 2 more people. I'd say, I think I'd want Clamps. All right. I want Clamps on my team. Just the energy he brings. Like I want him to scream as soon as me or whoever is like just popping off. Right. And, like he can pop off himself too, dude. He's been grinding. Right. Like I've never seen him put like so much work into like playing a game, like besides like Dead by Daylight. But like he's been grinding on Valorant too. So. And I mean, like there's got to be someone. There's got to be someone on the team that's the bottom frag. You know what I'm saying, on average. So Clamps is a good pick. Yo, like the Tim the Tapman speech, it's Clamps. That's Clamps. There's always got to be someone, and he takes that role. He needs to be the glue. Shout out to the man. Needs to be the glue. Shout out to Clamps. He's gonna be pissed and be like, yo, come on. Oh man, he's gonna come into my game like, bro, what did you say to me about this interview, bro? Yo, incredible. Had to put him in a spot. Right, like you were talking about, I'm laughing. Goddamn. All right. Last. Oh man, it's a tough one. A toughie. Ooh, man, it's like a tie. Who's fighting for it? It's like Clover or Greg. Okay. Both don't really play the game anymore, but like I just want Clover because like again, like her energy, like bringing into it, like I feel like she'd be nuts because like she's really good at Siege. Yeah. You know, so and like for sure. Warzone too. Like I watch a little bit of Warzone. Like she takes her game serious. Good. Yeah. When she wants to, of course. When we're screwing around, it's a different story. But yeah, when she's playing serious, she's playing serious. She takes winning like seriously. Like, if you want to win, she's gonna be there. Greg can hang with the best of them. He's going up there in the age. Good old Greg. Like, he can hang with the best. Geezers unite. God
God, getting up then. You hear a DJ going, they're getting up in the age. I'm like, oh man, that's me. Yo, it's all right. It's all right. There's always got to be someone that takes that role, right? Like he's not even. I would say like he's like the veteran of the game, but the game's not been out that long, so you really can't say that. But you know, he's got the wisdom.
I mean, he's gaming for a while. I mean, he has the IQ.
Right. So. Now he definitely does pay attention, and he was like doing DreamHack Rainbow Six back in the day as well. So, yeah, which I know, which is crazy. So he's got his competitive feet wet. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah,
he'll be good.
You know, like if I had to bring like someone in, you know, if I had to fill that fifth, like I would, call up Greg, bro.
Right.
Maybe he can fill in that sheet.
Right.
You know,
as long as he's not too distracting when he's talking, because I was on his podcast the other day. And this man's staying on point, on topic, he needs to work on that part. But in the game, it can be different, Greg.
In the game, I think he gets in there. He gets in.
I think that's the age showing you were talking about earlier. You know, like old people, we go on rants. So I'll try to be careful myself not doing that. Greg, you too, man.
True.
Yo. So what about?
Yeah, that's.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say so what about all time, if it was Worlds and you were like, we gotta pick a team up, do you have I'm not sure if you pay attention to that scene that much, but if you do, go for it.
I pay a little bit of it. I pay a little bit of attention. Man, it's just I don't go too in depth, but it's like there's names that pop out to me.
Right.
Like Hiko.
Right. I was gonna say Hiko. Everyone knows him. Even I know him. So.
Yeah, Hiko, great streamer, stream personality, and also amazing guy,
right,
clutch gamer.
And also, not to interrupt you while you're thinking, you can breach into other scenes. Someone that comes to mind for me is XQC is just kind of an insane shot, or Shroud's an insane shot.
I mean,
you could blend them in.
True.
You know what I mean? They don't have to be Valorant.
I take Shroud too.
Okay.
I take Shroud.
All right.
I take Shroud. I don't know if XQC. I mean, he's good.
He wouldn't stay in the league too long. He'd be swearing or something.
I don't think he'd last in my opinion, but that's here neither here nor there. So Shroud. Speaking of Tim earlier, I want Tim.
Tim the Tap Man?
I want Tim the Tap Man.
315 repping.
I just want I just want him on just for the vibes. I feel like Tim would just be hilarious.
And he's kind of doing the clamps thing.
I would never tilt with Tim on my team.
Right, because he'd be tilted.
Yeah, or he'd be the one tilted, or you just laugh at him being tilted,
right? And
then you're not tilted anymore.
Right, you're like, all right, it's not a big deal. It's Worlds, but Tim's he's here. We're chilling.
Yeah, he's here. I mean, he's filling out the role that he made the video on. I mean,
right?
He's the glue.
He's the glue. Oh God.
Man. Who else?
I wish I could help out more with it, but I don't know much about the scene.
We need to what's a good? Oh man, I'm trying to think of the pro player's name, but I know I've seen his highlights. I can't remember his name to save my life.
Maybe it'll come back to you, down the road, in the interview, if you want to think on it. You know what? Fuck it. Just those three guys. All right, fuck it.
Win Worlds that way.
4v5s all day long. All right, and if that person comes back to mind, then you got it.
We have the confidence.
Right.
You know.
I'll see it legitimately just with Shroud alone, and his CS experience,
good,
dude.
But these guys in the pro scene, they're fucking nuts.
I know, but you say that, but this guy was nuts in CS. It's 1G.
That's true, but there was people better than him in CS that are playing Valorant right now. That's
fair. I respect it.
He's been playing other games, so he's probably out of practice.
Right.
I mean, he's been playing Valorant, but not as much.
Right, because he just plays whatever he wants and still hits his shots. But yeah, in a competitive sense, he's not.
He's making money. He's making bank.
Right, so he's not. Yeah, no, definitely. Well, interesting. See, I wish I could. My team would just be Sledge, and then we'd throw DJ in.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Butt Shoes come off the bench.
Yeah, Butt Shoes. We bring Butt Shoes. Yeah, one of the sledges breaks a leg or something. They can't make it.
Yeah, tears an ACL while playing on the computer.
So the thing you didn't ask is how far I was gonna get in the Worlds. I'm gonna answer that. Round 1, about as far as I get.
Maybe squeak a round 2.
Maybe if I got really lucky, just
one sledge number 4, fakes an injury, gets Butt Shoes in. We could probably sneak to round 2.
Maybe it's possible. I think it's possible. Just pre-fire angles, and things like that. And I think that we might have ourselves a dub round 1. So Well, thank you for sharing that part. Favorite. Oh, okay, I almost skipped one. Favorite streaming moment. In your history. It can be a sentimental thing. It could be a hype thing. It could be just something funny that you did in a game. Is there anything that comes to mind?
I don't know. I don't think anyone clipped this, but
it's all right. Stories are better. You can exaggerate them.
It's not like necessarily a hype moment. I think it was just a really cool moment to capture on the stream. It was me and a bunch of my friends were playing Minecraft.
Okay.
And it was like the day before my birthday, and it hit like 12 p.m. my time, and then everyone sung me happy birthday, and I was like,
that's cool.
Shit,
that's dope. So that was in a Discord call?
Yeah, everyone was in the Discord call, like just singing me happy birthday.
That's
like,
dope.
We were just playing Minecraft, and then we're all cheering, like people are drinking and it's having fun. Like I think
that's cool, dude.
That was really cool.
Kind of goes back to community. You know what I mean? Like the importance, the value of that stuff, and it's like, even though you're online, you can still celebrate that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, sometimes like IRL, you don't get that type of stuff. Like you have a party and you know,
sure.
maybe not everyone's available to come through, but like online, the access is there.
Man, like I can't remember the last time like I've had like a birthday party like with friends.
Right.
Like I can't remember that.
So that's cool.
It's usually just like me going out to eat with my family, and that's it.
Right. 100%.
I've never had like a birthday party like where I hang out with my buddies and like, you know, we all just like hang and chill out.
Right.
Or like, you know.
No, definitely. That's dope. That's dope, dude. Cool. Thanks for sharing on that. So. You know the tagline I'm about to ask, but what makes your community built different? What do you say?
Right.
What is that?
Double different? All right. I'd say
I'm such a boomer.
Built
different. I don't built whatever it is. Yeah, built different. For anyone that's wondering what I'm trying to get out of my mouth.
Dude, I think my community is different because I relate to how I came up with the vibe fire was like, I thought of Dark Souls. You ever play Dark Souls? It's like when you clear like an area, and then you get to the bonfire and you have to light it, and that's your rest stop. That's what I consider like my stream is like. It's just a rest stop. Like you can sit for as long as you want.
Kick
you
back.
Can chill for like, you can lurk.
Right.
You can chat. You can do whatever you want. Like I don't hold anything against you. I don't like ask you to like donate or you know, chat it up or anything. Like you can take this time to take a break from your day or like from work or something like that, and you know, we accept everyone. We don't care like where you're from or like you know what you do. Like you just come in, sit down. Like there's always going to be a spot for you. That's why I say like every time someone's followed me, like there's always going to be a spot for you. Like you're not obligated to stay. I'm not obligating you to do anything. You can stay for as long as you want, as short as you want.
Right.
Like, you know, that's your call.
Yeah.
I would never hold it against you.
So anyone's welcome, and it's no demand. It's just chilling. It's like pop open a brew.
I'm chilling. Like
shoot the shit.
I know I'm not gonna oversell like what I do.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna oversell. Like I'm sitting here playing video games and talking to people over
Hell
the
yeah.
internet. Like I'm not.
Hell yeah.
I'm not throwing gimmicks out there like, oh guys, look, I'm gonna like do this wacky crazy thing. Like, you know, more power to people who do that. It's just like, that's not me. Like, I'm chilling. Like I'm not with the gimmicks. Like I'm more about like being genuine. And,
right.
like,
100%.
Connecting with people like that. I think that's the most important.
No, definitely.
I think people forget, like they get so caught up, like people who are new to streaming, like they get so caught up in like their views and they're like their numbers that like it clouds their vision. Like people forget that streaming is a marathon. Like it's not a race.
Right.
You know, like the thing, like I noticed with the bigger streamers or like the streamers that are growing is that they've been doing this for 2 years, 3 years, 4, count them up. Like there's rarely a streamer that I see that's been only doing it for a year tops. You know what I mean?
It's a patience game, 100%.
It's so rare.
100%.
You know, so like I'd say like it's just like being able to grow and just like a marathon. It's a marathon.
Right. Like, it's not like the quick instant gratification, do these crazy balls off the walls, whatever type of thing. It's like just being there, having a good time, building those relationships, having
like,
community.
Just enjoy the moment.
Right,
like,
100%. I feel you on that.
If I don't have people in there, I'm not gonna sweat it. I know people got like shit to do. They got shit to do.
100%.
I'm not gonna
100%.
I'm not gonna tell you like, yo, why are you lurking, bro? Why aren't you talking to me? Like, I'm not doing that.
I feel you.
Just
I feel you. Although I'm like screaming, I'm like, fucking talk to me.
Where is everyone in the morning streams?
I'm like,
guys?
wake
Where
up.
Are they?
Where is your coffee? That is me 100%, but I'm also like a lonely boy. So I like live here and my dog, and that's about it. And I'm like, oh man, I need that social. I need that social. But it's not like towards anyone in particular on my front. But this interview is not about me. Sure. But that was my point in being. But no, I 100% fuck with that. Like, I think there needs to be more of that. You know, not to go on a rant about that stuff. I really do. I think that way too many people are hung up on, you know, the fame and the fortune. I say, like, man, you're gonna miss out on so much if you get to that point too fast. Especially, you're not gonna appreciate it. One and two,
like, some people
you're gonna lose that connection with your community.
Like some people are not ready for big viewers.
Sometimes they tank too. They get up there and they go
like a raid from Queen. Like, if I got away from Queen, and like I freaked out. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, if I got away from like 30 plus viewers, like I won't know what to do.
Right.
I fumbled on with my spiel, like my pitch.
Your reels, right?
To, like the Raiders, like I fuck up. I'm like, fuck, like I'm stupid.
Right.
You know, I'm not ready for that.
Exactly.
I can't keep up with chat like that. So like,
for sure.
You know, it's something you build up to.
Right. 100%. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I fuck with that. So, I'm gonna skip over one question for now because this other one's kind of like, these ones are like kind of connected. So, what got you into streaming? I guess is probably that's it. What got you into streaming? I don't know why I wanted to go elaborate.
I think I've always wanted to stream, and like I just didn't have the hardware for it. Like, I've streamed like I didn't have like the internet for it.
Okay.
Like, and I think I think it was the summer of like 2019.
Okay.
Like, you know, I was just scrolling through and the R6 page, and I found Don, and I'm like, yo, this guy's Vietnamese.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with a guy who's gaming, streaming, and he's Vietnamese.
Right.
And I'm in this community, and it was contagious, or his energy was contagious.
Right.
I'm like, bro, like, how is he like so entertaining like this? Like, it's like he's done this for like
ever.
You know, forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and then like, you know, they're playing R6, and like I hear you in the background, and like I'm going in and like into the Discord, and we're playing R6 now, and like I'm making fun of you. And,
right.
Like, the way you sound, like I can't picture like what you look like, because like you're like, dude, what's up, man? Like, fuck, like we rub cocks together. like
who is this guy?
Like, who is this guy? And I'm like, and then like I go into your stream, I'm like, yo, this guy's fucking chill too. I'm like, you know, like it motivated me more. Like,
right.
That like I want to get like the hardware. Like, I'm like,
you want to pull triggers?
I made it in my mind. I'm like, yo, like the next like refund check I get from my school, I'm gonna put it towards getting a new PC. I'm gonna talk to like my parents about like getting better internet so I can stream, so like my upload isn't like garbage.
Right.
So
then you got into it.
And then like, and like I did it. I'm like, and I was like, I was telling you about it, like, and I was like asking Don and asking you, like, yo, like, what should I do, like this and that, and like gave me great advice. And like, and then, like at that time in my life, like that was like, it was a really like you know, like I was down bad at that time, and I was like, I was just looking for something to keep my mind off everything.
Yeah.
And
sure.
And now we're here. Like, it's just fucking, it's great.
Hell yeah, dude.
Great.
I'm stoked. Now I'm happy that we crossed paths, and I'm happy that, you know, I could have been part of that, you know. And it's really cool hearing Don. I miss Don. He pops in every so often to say hey, and I keep connected with him online, but he was that energy 100%. And it's funny you say that, because I relate to finding creators that I fucked with before I was streaming that made me want to get into it. And you know, you do learn valuable things from them, you know, so it's cool. It's cool, you know, that's like the root of it, you know. And then from there you develop your own, and obviously you've made your own path. You've got your vibe fire, you've got your community, and you're built different, you know. Like, I could never be you're built diff, so it's cool. It really fucking is, though, like, really. So I respect the fuck out of that.
Sick.
Yeah, no, definitely. So actually going into that, you know, in your roots and stuff, tips for streamers, new streamers, let's say. Anything you got for them? What, you got anything to throw on the table other than what we talked about? We talked about don't get concerned with views, but what would you, you know, like, you get a little bit of time to tell them.
I was gonna build on that. Like, I was gonna say, like, you know, work on connecting and like going into different communities. Like, that's that's how you grow, like, and be involved. Like, don't just like go into people's Discord and start like self-promoting like a jackass. Like,
Right.
We don't appreciate that. Like
watch me, I'm live.
People, like,
yeah, don't do that.
like if someone sees you like being active in Discord and like, you know, this guy's a cool guy, and then like they sometimes look at the self promo, they're like, oh,
Right.
he streams, or he or she streams, let me go check him out, and then like there's a possibility that they might stay and chat
Right.
with you, and like they might like to be there and all that stuff. And like I said, it's a marathon, not a race. Like it's about gaining experience and connecting and networking and growing your content. Like you gotta find like your niche in like where you
Right.
want to target your audience, like how to target your demographic, your audience.
Right.
Like you have to really like it's kind of like being a sales rep, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you can't make a product that appeals to everyone. You have to make a product that appeals to the audience you want to appeal
Right.
to, and you want to get the most people from that audience as possible. And you trying to, like, if I wanted to sell you this pen, like,
Right.
you're really interested in pens, I'm gonna try to sell you this pen. If someone's not interested in pens, I'm not gonna try to sell to that person. They're not gonna buy it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's developing your own personality and your persona.
Hell yeah.
I think that's also a big thing too.
Hell yeah.
And like I said, you're not gonna blow up overnight. And
Nope.
again, you're probably not
More likely
ready
not.
for it anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Enjoy the
Like,
ride. Enjoy that shit.
Yeah, enjoy it. Like, if you don't find enjoyment in streaming, it's probably not for you.
Right.
Like, I encourage everyone to try it since it's so accessible. Like, you
Totally is.
you can stream from your PS4. I've seen people do it.
That's where I
And
started
they
Xbox.
They built big communities from their like fucking
Right.
console streams. So like, you can do it if you want to do it. If you feel like you have the want to do it, try it.
Right.
And if you feel like it's for you, go with it. Like, go the long haul. I wouldn't say quit your job or anything, but like, just like go for it.
Right. Have that confidence and to kind of tag up on what you said about, you know, like niche target markets and stuff. I wouldn't say like worry about, this is just me stacking, not, you know, disagreeing with anything,
Yeah.
but like, don't worry about, like, let's say I was walking and I'm new and I'm looking at DJ's community and I really fuck with this community, but I want to go for a different target. Don't be so concerned about like getting like his community to join you. Like, I feel like there's so much frustration these days about people being like, well, just this person's a girl or something, so she's just gonna get more views. I'm like, let's be honest with you for a second. Like, that's their, like, if that's their niche, that's their niche. Like, if you do a content stream and you try to take those views, more than likely those people aren't gonna watch you anyways, because like, that's not what they're there for.
Don't compare. Don't
You know?
try to compare yourself to other people all the time.
Right.
Like,
So anything like that, you know, like,
yeah, if they're getting their bag, like, good for them. Like,
Right.
don't worry
100%.
worry about yourself.
Right, exactly. And just have fun with it. And like, don't worry about like taking from someone's community. Just like get involved in a community.
Building.
And like, you might find a few that fuck with what you're doing. Like Pappy's a speedrunner, right? Like, people in Pappy's crew might not fuck with the Sledge crew or the DJ's crew because we're not speedrunners. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can connect with a few of them.
Yeah, but like, you know,
so just have your
enjoy
targets.
Other people's growth,
and
like, just worry
right,
about yourself.
100%. Because I actually got a kick out of American Dad as a guy that I follow, and he's just like reality check, like, women aren't stealing your viewers, and it's very, very true. You know, people get frustrated about it, you know, and I'm like, he's got a great point here. Like, these people more than likely, and a lot of people in the blurbs are saying, like, more than likely they wouldn't even probably turn into your stream anyways, because that's not what they're there for. You know?
Like,
they want to talk to a gal, they want to talk to a gal, like
that,
let them, you know.
Because that's their audience, right? They're
100%.
Targeting those like
100%.
guys that are just like,
and they might not even be targeting.
Like,
these people might just be an audience that they didn't even call for. They might have just like been like, I want to hang out with a girl streamer, not a guy streamer. And it's just like, sorry, that's just, you're not a girl, so you're not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna pull that one, you're not gonna pull this guy in, this one guy. Like, he's not here to watch you play games. He's not on Twitch to watch you play games. You know, so that's how it is. Like, but so yeah, no, that's what I wanted to piggyback on.
I totally agree on that for sure.
But yeah, good tips on that. Anything else on that, or am I ready to hit you with the next one?
I think I'm good. I don't have anything else to say.
All right, so I guess I'll hit you with the some fun ones. 2 gamer drinks, in your opinion, that help you with, I guess it could be your game skill, it could be your stream, starting your day, ending your day. Like, what are your gamer drinks? And those can be like literally anything. Like, it doesn't have to be the name brands.
To start my day, before like I got class in the morning, you get some nice like ground coffee and like
let's go,
like a good nice roast, and you mix it in with hot chocolate mix.
Oh goddamn. Like powder?
Yeah, like you get the boiling water, you just like
Let's
or
go.
like the hot water, you pour both in, you mix it up, add a little bit of
I've
condensed
never
milk.
heard that before.
Boom.
That's cool. That's cool. Like no creamer or anything, just like literally that. Those two things.
Literally that, bro.
With the marshmallows?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's so cool. All right.
Dude, you can't have it without the marshmallows.
All right.
But it also enhances like the chocolate flavor. Coffee enhances chocolate flavor a lot. So like
Right.
even when you're drinking, you're like, this is just hot chocolate. But it's like giving you that little kick that you need to start your day.
That's awesome.
I'm not too big on caffeine. Like, I mean, I drink coffee, but
Right.
I don't drink it like all the time. But like, I'd say you could probably like, I only put like a little bit of ground coffee in my stuff, but if you want more, you can add more. But
Right.
I suggest you try it. Like, it's actually really nice.
I'm gonna have to give it a whirl sometime. Like I'll put it on my grocery list. Some cocoa, because I do black coffee like every day. Like I'm drinking that right now, so it's a go-to. So what's a second one? What's a second choice like that you've got? Like comes in second
Dr.
place.
Pepper.
If Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
That's got some
All right,
caffeine in it.
Dr.
He's
This is the
literally
drink
got
of
it.
the gods,
All right,
bro.
he's good to go. Dr. Pepper does hit diff though, like actually, because all the other sodas
And
aren't
Dr.
like
Pepper
it.
Cherry.
Like
I don't have
Dr.
any
Pepper, you can
cherry.
slam
That's, like, my
back. I
favorite
feel.
drink of all time.
Right, like when I go to like fast food and they're like, what do you want? Is either lemonade or Dr. Pepper? If they don't have Dr. Pepper, it's lemonade.
Yeah.
For me.
Like I don't know. People sometimes hate on Dr. Pepper. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think they're just complaining to complain. It's like people that complain about Coke and Pepsi being
Those 23
different.
different
I'm like,
flavors hit.
right.
They
Like,
hit different.
why hate on it? Like it's killing it clearly. Like if it wasn't good, then it wouldn't exist or it wouldn't last. And I'm like, get out of here with it.
Also, runner up. This stuff.
That's the stuff right there. Do you like the hydration one the most, or is that just the tub you have?
That, like I was drinking this the other day. I'm thinking about re-upping. Like,
Re-upping.
I want to like that caffeine hits.
It
like
does.
that,
100%.
like,
100%.
And it's good.
No, it is.
And it's good.
They've got like, and this is no knock on Rogue. Like sometimes there's strawberry kiwi, I think it is. That one smacks. Like it's really good. And then there's another one that I wouldn't like suggest to people. It kind of tastes like medicine, but I feel like
Mango
that's
pineapple sucks.
that's the one. That's the one. So it kind of tastes like tardy.
You gotta change that recipe.
Right,
like,
right. And it's
one,
like, I know we're affiliated with them, but like, I'm just being honest, you know? But they have some good shit, 100% in their tubs. The green apple's pretty good too, and that's one I have right now, but I don't really drink it crazy.
Because like, I need something to help me like get some pep in my stuff.
Right,
so
right. That's not, sometimes coffee can get old too, so I'll mix it up with that.
Sometimes you just need like some type of fruity, like,
right.
you know, something to...
Right, switch it up, switch it up. A little bit more sweets. So hell yeah. Pixel Plague. You got one person. There's like 17 of us in there, or 17, 18 now. We're losing track. We're blowing the fuck up. Rival.
Oh yeah.
Who's the rival? Who do you say? You know, like, you know, obviously we're all homies, but who's it like? Boom. Like he's your.
Oh man.
He's your Gary to your Ash.
Shoes.
You and Butt Shoes.
Me and Butt Shoes.
Butt Shoes is Gary.
Oh
and
that's
God.
because he's better than me.
Butts.
Like
Stop being so good.
That's the only reason why I butt heads with him is because he's better than me.
Butt heads with
like,
Butt Shoes.
Yeah, like I like we play like all sorts of games, like always like super like competitive with each other. Like we play chess. Like
Let's
chess.
go.
We go on chess. So like he's just kicking my ass because he knows a little bit more and he's a little smarter. I'm like,
God
damn.
damn.
Like I want to beat this guy in chess, and sometimes I beat him. Like he's good at everything, almost everything.
He's an animal.
Like
he's an animal.
Bro, like you switch him on an FPS, bro, he'll dominate. You switch to like Fortnite, he'll dominate.
Right.
Like we were playing Fortnite, you remember, dude?
Right.
1v12, 1v10,
right. Like,
whatever the
won
fuck,
that,
dude,
and you're just like,
that was insane.
Right.
Like
right.
No words can be said about that man.
Yeah,
and then you're like, all right, bro, let's move away from the shooters, hit him with the fighting games. He is a
on
dog
it.
at Tekken.
On it.
Dog at Tekken, bro. He has the stick, the arcade stick, and
He's
everything.
about it.
You can't mess with this guy.
Yeah, right. I actually forgot that he was into that stuff until you mentioned it. I'm like, oh crap, he actually was. Like, yo, if you like do Tekken or something, I'm like, all right, I'll let you know. Yeah, nah,
like,
he's an animal.
He's a beast, bro. Like I'm surprised I even got like a few rounds on him because like he mains and like he knows that combo like from heart. He's just memory, just fucking demolishing me.
I ask now because you're saying all the games he obliterates you in. What's the game you can obliterate him in? You think confidently, and it can be something as dumb as Tetris, or it could be something. It could be something. You know what? Fuck it. It doesn't have to do with games. It could be anything. It could be anything. Anything. It could be a made-up competition. Like you think you could eat more hot dogs than him in a sitting? I don't know.
I can definitely eat more. Actually, no, dude. That guy eats like an animal too.
Boss, is there anything you can't do?
You don't know. Like I'm up until like okay, like he's on West Coast, right? So like I'm up until like 2, 3 a.m. and he's like, I'm about to make a snack at like fucking midnight. And he's just like, he's making I'm thinking he's just getting like a bag of chips. He's making a whole ass meal, dude. He's like they in Canada, like they say they make KD and wieners, and KD means like Kraft dinners, so Kraft mac and cheese. So he's like making Kraft mac and cheese and fucking sausages or like hot dogs. He's just,
You're
like,
in lobby.
He's like making like all this other shit. I'm like, bro, like holy, do you eat during the day? Like, actually, he does eat. He eats with his family for dinner, right? Because like that's what he does. He eats with his family.
He needs that gamer fuel, otherwise he's not winning.
He makes a snack. I'm
he
like,
ain't
what
hitting
is
shots.
He eats like an animal. I can't.
So DJ,
like I was about to say absolutely yes on the hot dog.
He's like,
but then I realized like
he's gonna beat me at that. I got one if you don't.
I might say basketball. He doesn't play basketball, but he is 6'2".
I'm about to say he's tall.
So like, he's tall. I'm for the record,
got it all.
I'm 5'8", 5'9" with shoes on, 5'9", 5'9 and a half.
All right. So he's got some inches on you.
I mean, I could probably beat him, you know.
Right.
I'm probably quicker, but yeah.
I think basketball.
I don't know. There's not a lot that I can think of. Maybe,
I know one thing.
I can beat him at like tic-tac-toe or something.
I think you could beat him.
I beat him in Connect 4.
All right, there it is. Connect 4.
I destroyed him in Connect 4.
Connect 3 might be a different story, but it's Connect 4.
Uno, I'd beat anyone in Uno.
It's like the fucking Uno's kind of RNG though. Like,
no, what do you mean, dude?
It's sort of strat, but it's kind of
RNG, and people still claim that they're really good at it.
I know, but like that involves like an aim. Like you could do some psych shit with like Uno.
What do you mean, bro?
But it's like Uno,
so, like you get items that make you aim better.
Right.
So, like, I don't
right. Fair. Okay, so Uno. My thing I was gonna say, you could beat him. You could beat him at in fashion.
True, like I have the better drip. True.
Like I feel like Butt Shoes probably.
I get a really good scorecard.
Like,
I'd say.
He wears like Fortnite tees and like, you know, ninja wig. So I'm saying like, if you guys are both like on appearances alone, and I was like a cute girl or cute guy, it doesn't matter at the bar.
But he's tall.
I get that, but if he's just wearing a ninja shirt at the bar, he's not winning my heart.
He gets a little bit more points because he's tall, and you can't lie. You cannot lie to me that he doesn't get points for being tall. You can't.
No, he does. He does. But I'm just saying, on a closed state, like alone, like if,
on just the fact, yes.
Right, on appearances of apparel,
I would dominate.
Right, like 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, by the way, the unapproved roast of Butt Shoes. Welcome to the show.
What the fuck did you say to me, you little shit?
No, but actually, like the gas up too.
Butt Shoes asking about his interview. Like, when's he gonna?
I know. I gotta start like reeling these out because
you should get him next.
I want to, but I want to focus up on some of the gals because it's been all guys.
Oh, true.
Clover was the first one, but
shout out to you. We're getting a lot of like strong
100%. 100%.
I'm looking at their streams. I'm like I get inspiration from them.
They're crushing.
I'm like,
they really are.
They're it's not like your typical it's not just like the stereotypical like the titty streamer. Like I'm not saying like that's all Twitch. You know what I mean? Like I think what I'm saying is like I think a lot of people view Twitch like the female the women
that's what they think.
on Twitch like they
think
it's sexualized,
like
titty
which is
streamers.
stupid.
Really, there's a lot of like women grinding and like actually curating content and like creating great works. Like I applaud like Clover, Noelle, Queen, like Sailor, like that. They're all like killing
it. Right.
Killing it.
100%. And they had to deal with the BS like no other. I know this. Yeah. I know this. And they know what I'm talking about.
Like, I'm scared to be in there sometimes. I'm like, yo, like, whoa.
You're like, holy fuck, who is this guy in the chat? Oh, you see it though.
Wait.
Right. It's crazy. So no, like I agree, commend on it. No.
I'm like, yes.
They're like
go
like
off,
walls.
please.
I'm just like I just smacked myself in the head.
No
But they're like walls.
Get them out.
Yeah. TOS now. TOS, but no.
Oh, true.
Shout outs to everyone in the Pixel Plague on that. You know, but definitely stoked about the pickups as of late and them allowing, you know, this connection to happen, because it's not.
Yeah, and then they connected together and they did the Dead by Daylight thing, and I'm like, that's super.
It's
sick.
clicking. I love
That's
it.
super
I love
sick.
it. I love it. So all these things that we're doing are very, very fun. So, yeah, shout outs to the Gales. Seriously, a little shout out here
man,
for it.
It's like a sausage fest in here. You know.
I know it was. Well, that's the other problem was like there's a bunch of dudes. It's like, oh, what's the team look like? You're like, oh, here's the team. They're like, oh, it's just like a bunch of dudes. Like I'm like, I'll be the only chick, and I'm like,
I wonder like. Well, for new people, like I wonder when they come in, like I wonder like what their assumptions are of like all of us, like besides you, because you talk to them. But, like I wonder what their assumptions are with.
I don't know. I mean, it can't be bad because I'm over here. You know what I do on my channel,
like,
so
it's not like we're all problematic.
Right. My point being is.
But like, I wonder, like, what if like they look at butt cheese, like what they assume, like the name butt cheese, they're like, what do they assume? Like that it's probably like some 14-year-old kid,
right?
Like they signed on for like whatever.
Right, and then Glimpse is the 14-year-old kid, but like he's got a name that doesn't sound.
Oh, he's
doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He's kind of like the ghost of Twitch right now. He's not even like he doesn't really stream anymore, but he pops in for events and then like just smacks everyone who are like, all right, where'd this kid come from?
Yeah.
He's the kid of our crew. Like everyone's got one.
He like secretly practices in like,
cranking 90s.
all the games ever. Like he's just grinding out the games.
Yeah, no, he's
and
doing
he's like
something.
secretly lurking everyone's streams, like scouting him out. Like,
all right, I see.
like this.
I see your weaknesses. I see your flanks, kid. Like that's what he's doing. We're like, okay.
He has the goggles, the Google glasses that just analyze.
Jesus, or the notes on how to defeat. But yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Pixel Plague. It's something. Stoked that you're on board as well with it. I want to keep this going a little bit because we are getting towards the hour point, believe it or not. I'm really good at talking for a very long time. So we got a few more though. So we'll chop with some of these other ones and then we'll call it a day so you can get back to your doings and your day.
True.
So outside of stream, it can be something that people know, but people that are watching this video don't. Hobbies. Like maybe like your favorite thing to do off stream.
I like to just chill and listen to music. I think like music is like a really big part of my life.
Okay.
Like I just sit, like sometimes I just sit alone and just literally just listen to music and just chill out.
Right.
And like I'll sing like to myself. I'll just like there's no one in the house right now, so I was probably just like
vibe out,
sing as
top of your lungs. Fuck it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and like I'll dance around like in my kitchen or something. I'll probably fall and bust my ass, which happened,
no one
like,
sees. It's not live unless the cam's still on. Shit. Clip it.
Yeah, and like I listen to music a lot. I follow basketball.
Okay.
Like, that's my favorite sport, basketball. I play a little bit.
Who's the team?
I'm been out of practice now because of COVID.
Who's the team? Who's your basketball team?
Unironically, it is or ironically, it's the Toronto Raptors.
Why is that ironic though?
Because like I live in Louisiana, like the deepest part.
Okay, got you.
The U.S.
So locational, and it's like, how are you, Toronto Raptors?
I rep for the team that is all the way up north.
Fair.
In Canada.
Fair, but
that's not even a U.S. team. It's not even a U.S. team.
But they're still tight, dude. Like Raptors were like one of my teams growing up.
I was rocking them for a long time. Like every time I say to someone like I'm a Raptors fan, they're like, "Oh, did you
live there
after Kawhi Leonard came there?" I'm like, "No, like I was there for like the past 5 years. I've dealt with the pain, them losing in the playoffs,
everyone,
and stuff like that. Like
sports, man.
And plus, I keep a lot of like basketball knowledge. Like I like remember the stream we did. I'm like, you asked me like anything about basketball, and I'm already like explaining.
And you were just going off, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you like have no idea what I'm talking about.
I was like, yeah, I can't keep up with this shit. No way.
Yeah.
Football's like the closest thing for me, and I'm not even like that into that. You know what I mean? Like Panthers fan there.
I've gotten a little bit more into football recently.
Yeah, no, football's dope. It's just like the way that it's going, because it's such a violent like sport. It's like slowly getting worse because they're like, we can't do this now, and obviously they're kind of the ones getting politics involved. Not to go on that. So like literally, I heard the NFL literally told them, if you continue to do the political stuff, like you're off, like you can't play the season.
Really?
Yeah, and I think they did the same thing with basketball too, right? Like didn't they have like them like putting stuff on their jerseys or something for like who they were voting for or something?
I don't know. I think they did, but like
it's
what
literally losing them money.
For the NBA is like the NBPA, which is the NBA Players Association.
Okay.
So like they have like it's run by like NBA players, so like they talk to like the players talk amongst themselves about like what is better for the league and stuff like that.
Got it.
Like if they like for like BLM, they'll like wear like everyone will wear
right
the t-shirts
right
with the things on them.
Right.
So yeah.
Wildly enough,
I don't think it's too big of a problem there, but like people always get like mad anyway.
Right. Either way it goes. I know the NFL, they literally said like if you continue to do that, like we have to take you off the field, because what was happening is because of differing viewpoints in the audience of who was watching the games, their viewership would drop because they were getting like irritated with like the opinion of one of the players or whatever, and they were like, I'm done. And then like a mass amount of people like were like, I'm done watching football. Like they're like, I'm out. Like whatever your opinion is, I really don't care. But like people were doing that. They're like, I don't agree with this. Like I don't agree with what this guy's saying. I don't like this. I don't like that. And they're like, so I'm just gonna stop supporting the NFL. Like as a movement, we're just gonna be out. And then NFL was like, we're losing a bunch of money. Like you guys can't do that anymore because it's killing us. So I was like, I guess that's fair. But yeah, now it's wild. Yeah, it's wild, dude. So that's wild, what's going on with football and NFL. It's a little concerning because I like football, but I'm like, come on. Like, I'm here to watch a game, not talk about politics. Like, most people are trying to get away from politics when they watch sports. You know what I mean? So
yeah, like it's entertainment. So.
Right. Don't mix them together. That's just going to get confusing. But anyways, cool. All right, so basketball, music. I feel you on the music thing 100%. That's like, I'll be like, I'm going to get my car and just turn the volume all the way up and drive.
Yeah, I'm jamming out.
You got a good car, right? You got like a good-ass sound system in that thing?
Dude. Oh, dude, this
all right. Yeah.
It fucking bumps, bro. It bumps.
Yeah.
I'm literally like, I go to campus and I'm sitting in my parked car just fucking vibing out.
People are walking by like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, dude. I'm chilling. I'm like, what's up, dude?
I'm vibing, dude. Come to the vibe fire,
dude,
bro.
I'm fucking. All you just hear is the bass like come out the car, just boom, 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 like fucking.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This guy's vibing, dude. That's tight. Yeah. Now I love when I first got I had a Chevy Impala and it ended up becoming like a piece of shit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was a literal lemon. Like the car is not a bad car. It was just a lemon. So I got this thing for like, yeah, no, legit. It was just a shitty one. Like I had broken parts in it. I got it for $20K and I was really pissed because I'm like, yo, I put a bunch of fucking money into this thing. And like the sound system was the first thing I got in the car for the test drive at the dealership, and I turned that shit up and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I'm sold. I went back, I'm like, yeah, I'm buying this thing. Like, what? Like, I'm buying this thing. So, but yeah, no, I appreciate that. That's really cool. Let me jump into the next thing. These are kind of like, I guess kind of the closers to a degree here. Biggest goal for the year. And this can be anything. It doesn't have to be stream.
I think my biggest goals I have set out, for stream, I like to like gain more like monetarily this year, in regards to like last year. Like like I can see like I took like some breaks last year, and like I still I made like, you know, quite some to my standard. Like I never thought I'd make like that much money.
Right.
I like when I started streaming, I legit, I think I've said this plenty of times, but like I legit thought that I wouldn't reach affiliate until I streamed for at least 6 months.
Right.
At least.
That's kind of how it feels sometimes.
Like,
you're like,
that was a realistic goal. I'm totally fine with that. Like streaming for 6 months until I reach affiliate.
Right.
And then I reach affiliate in the middle of 1 month.
Yeah.
So like 2 weeks basically. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like I thought about streaming like throughout the window, and then like I'm just like rolling with it.
Right.
Like right now, like today, I think I have like 555 followers. I want to reach at least like 1K.
Right.
By the end of this year.
Totally doable.
Like gain more monetarily, because I'm not lying about it. I'm not like, oh, I'm not using your guys' money for it. Like I'm, you know, it's pay my bills, and like I
just be honest and open, transparent. It's hella important. So
yeah,
let's put it in like a I don't know, like a number. Let's put a number for them. I know you don't focus on numbers too much, but like in comparison to where you are right now, where do you want to see kind of like the average sub count at? I know it's probably not a sub count thing entirely, but it's a good way to gauge it. Like 100, 200, whatever. Like what do you want to see? Like what's the goal? Like even if it's not consistent, like I want to fucking see us hit like this many this year at least once. What's a dream number for you? Like,
you mean like subs at a time, or like just subs like all time?
Like your all-time like concurrent record. Like doesn't have to be average. Like I don't want to hold like 100 every month. Like I just want to see 100 up on my dashboard once. You know what I mean? Like is there a number that was like, yo, that'd be fucking crazy?
I'd say 100. I'd say 100. I think I want to see that.
Right.
Like
triple digits.
there's some you know, I got some really loyal viewers. Like I always see there's at least like 10 to 15 people like sub like every month, like every time I stream it, so at least 10 to 15,
Right.
you know. And like you know, I've never seen that drop like below 10.
Yeah.
You know, so I would like to see like maybe 50 to 100, like most likely.
Yeah.
Like I want 100, but you know, like I'd be glad if I saw like 50.
Of course.
And you know, like I said, I want to reach like 1K followers. You know what I mean? I want more people to come
Right.
in. I want to meet more people.
Hell yeah.
And like monetarily, like last year, I think I made around like 1,000 just throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I
dope.
would like to make a little bit more than that.
For sure.
You know, I'm not gonna.
Shoot for the stars, for the stars for that. You know, shoot to the stars for that stuff. I always say. You know, it's like one of my buddies. He's Carve him up. Not sure if you know the name. He's one of the first guys I got connected with, and we go back and forth. We just talk about, you know, like the business side of things. You know, and like one thing he always said was like, and I always say this back to people too, like, if you're not growing, you're dying. You know what I mean? And like you have to keep like your content, you know, always on the next thing, you know, like the next thing that you're working for, as long as it's fun, of course, you know. It's not like, oh, I want to like make a shit ton of money, but you're like, I do want to like see it go to the next level, you know, whatever that is, whether that is, like you said, follows or it is money or whatever. Everyone's got different goals in mind. So those are awesome numbers to go by. 1,000 follows, 100 subs, sitting around there. And I'd be, I think you'll get more than that, genuinely. Yeah. Because we just started. We just started.
I'd also as like a content creator, like I wanna curate more content. Like I wanna create more. I wanna edit. I wanna like get back into editing a lot more, like learning how to edit and, you know, creating stuff that I think because like I run through ideas, so many ideas go through my head, like of how I want things to look. And like you can talk to Butchies, like every time like he even comes to me and asks me like, yo, like what do you think of this video? Like he come ask me about you can ask me about like how this looks, and then like I'll look at like his Sony Vegas, and I'm like, well, you can like cut it here and then add this, and then like, you know, like can you like fade it here? Like I enjoy doing that a lot. And then like he'll do it, and I'm like, yo, like this is it, like I get what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Like, I feel like I have the creative like mentality to do it. I just haven't like gotten the time like sit down like, okay, this like today I'm going to learn my editing software and like get everything down. Like like I'm already like I have someone editing my TikToks at the moment. So some of the TikToks.
Hell yeah. More content
that I have up. Are some of them are edited, or like one of them is like edited by me, but most of them are edited by the person that I'm having editing the TikTok.
My dog is barking because my boy's pulling up, but you're good. Keep doing you. I'm like, he's gonna be quieter in the other room.
So like I want to create more content for sure. Like I feel like I have that in my head, like, and I want to create something that like it's not like following everything else. Like I know like it's better to like for you to grow type stuff, you know, like, oh, if you follow like, you know, this and this, but like I want to create something that I would enjoy watching myself.
Oh, definitely. 100%. I agree with you. And like the other thing is like you can like always take that content and recycle it to other things too. So you could do your thing on Twitch, and then you can be like, boom, TikTok, boom, YouTube, boom, like whatever.
I think Butchies is working on like, I think the VOD for the Fortnite stream, and I'm thinking of working on it too. I just haven't had the time to, so I'm definitely working on that soon.
You know, small steps for it.
Like a highlight.
Small steps for it.
And that's why I offered to like at the Vyrus meeting, like I was talking about, like I want to edit clips. Like if anyone sends in any clips, I would be more than happy to. Like if someone gives me like a project to do, like I'll try to do it. You know what I mean? It's just when it comes to my stuff, I'm like, like I could do it tomorrow. Like I could. You know,
that's how it always is, dude. You're like, when you're working for someone else, you're like, dude, I'm gonna bang this out. Your stuff, whatever, because you're your own customer, you know. So I 100% feel that. 100%. So I don't want to cut you short on this, but again, we're on that time crunch. So I'm gonna hit you with the last thing. Final thoughts here. It's just kind of like a little freebie. Hit me with all the plugs. Anyone to shout out, anyone to thank, anything you want, you know, everyone watching to know, whether it's your schedule, where to find you, all that stuff. Obviously, it'll be in the description as well, but vocalize it. Hit me with it.
Yeah, but you can follow me, DJSymphix, DJSYMPI or PHIX, on all social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. My YouTube is kind of barren right now, but it'll change soon.
It's gonna change.
Yeah, come follow my streams. I stream 3 days out the week: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central. Also, shout out to Vyrus Co, man. Like, proud to be part of the family.
Let's get it.
Shout out like everyone in it. Like, shout out our newest members like Noel, Queen, Sailor. Shout outs to them.
Let's go.
Yeah. And go copy yourself some merch. Like, we got creator codes. If you're watching this from you know, community, if you're in a community from one of our creators, yo, use their code, 15% off your cart, bro. Like, you don't want to miss out on the next drop too.
You don't.
They sell out quick, like we said.
And this next drop gonna be
this
tight.
Is comfortable. I'm wearing this right now. Like, it's not my favorite thing to wear, but like I still love wearing it.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. This next drop, you're gonna be stoked about it because I'm hella stoked about it. So we'll leave it at that, dude.
I'm excited.
And I thank you for the time. I want to be like, sorry for cutting you short, but not really, because we've sat on here for a solid hour, and that's actually pretty good. I want them to be a little bit longer. They were like averaging 15-20 minutes, and I want them to be expansive because it's exclusive time, and I want this stuff to be exclusive. So we'll leave it at that, dude. I'm doing this new thing with Vyrus Co, dude. By the way, you got to help me with it. All right, this is VC. You see that? All right. You know how FaZe does this? This is Vyrus, dude.
Oh,
so
really?
it's not a peace sign. This is Vyrus Co, dude. This is the new thing we're doing. So that's how we're gonna peace out. And everyone's like, oh, here goes this boomer trying to make TikTok things or whatever. I'm like, get out of here. That's what we're doing. All right. So I've been just popping that all the time. But yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. Go check him out on Twitch. He gave you all the information. We'll have it plugged here below in the description. Obviously, like, comment on the stuff, and go into a stream. Help him get to that goal. Hit him on that 1,000 follows and the 100 sub goal. All right, guys. Or just anything, you know, just pop in and tell him some friends. It all adds up. So, all right, dude.
Yeah.
That's it. Peace out. Peace out.
See you later. Oh, hey.
Later.
Sheriff.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Marshal God! The Marshal God!
Yes. Before I take it.
No! I'm nuts! I'm nuts! I'm so. What? I got my hit.
You're an god! An actual god! What?
Praise. Provide. Yo, will you actually have your eyes closed?
Yeah, I did. I actually did have my eyes closed.